Hi, it's Shannon here, back from houseimprovements.com. And in the video today, I'm out at the cabin build, and I want to show you installing J-channel around a window. So I've got a couple other videos, well, I've got a lot of other videos to do with vinyl siding and different siding, so you can check those out as well. And I've done one on J-channel before, but not specifically around a window. I had a chunk of plywood and I was just showing you examples of what to do. So the wind's kind of picked up here. I hope the sound's okay. It's totally changed directions here on me from when I got out here this morning, but hopefully it's going to work. So we've got this window behind us. I've already pre-cut the pieces of J-channel. They're just leaning over there for around this window. We've got a roof over top, so we don't need to worry about any drip cap above the window. But if you were going to do drip cap or need a drip cap, you would measure the outside of your window, cut your drip cap to that size, and nail it up there. Okay? Then you would have a piece of J-channel on top of it as well. Okay, so but we're skipping the drip because we don't need it under here. And like I said, I have all these pieces pre-cut. Now my J-channel is approximately 1 inch across this face here. Okay, so because of that, I can measure the outside edges of my window and add 2 inches, and those will be the lengths that I need. Okay, and I've already done that. Same with the height. I always like to start at the top and work my way down the window. I should mention too, we've got our window all flashed with membrane, so it's all ready to go. So I've got one of my long pieces of J-channel, and like I said, it sticks out 1 inch each side from the actual window. So I'm going to use my notchers. We'll put some links in the description below, some affiliate links with Amazon. That doesn't cost you any more to buy stuff through our affiliate link, but it does allow Amazon to give us a little bit of a percentage of every sale, so it helps our bottom line, and we appreciate that if you can use our links. And that goes for anything. You can use our link and purchase anything, and we get a little bit of a kickback, and it costs you nothing. So friendly service reminder. Okay, so I want to take my notchers, and I've got my depth on my notchers set up here to notch in 1 inch. And this roof is causing a bit of issue up here. Basically, I want to take my notcher, and I'm putting one side of the jaw, because this is wider than my entire notcher, so I'm putting one side of the jaw right against this back edge, and I'm squeezing down, but I'm not actually clipping the little piece off. I want to save that piece, so I just want to cut the sides. Okay, so I'm just half a squeeze. Those are just old pieces falling out of the tool. You can see here I've still got my piece that I want. That's going to bend down later to help direct water down into the J-channel on the sides. So I can do the same thing on the other side here. So you can see how I have this in there. Okay, and I want to get right up to that back edge where the nailing fin is. Squeeze it a bit just so it makes a notch. And then because my J is wider than my tool, I've got this little lip here. You can see it here. I've got this little extra lip right there, and I just want to trim that out with a knife. So I'm just going to carefully trim that flush with a knife. That takes a little bit of practice, so just be careful. You can see I've got that piece there, and I'm going to get rid of it altogether. And that'll just allow my side pieces to fit in properly. So I've got the same thing on this end. I just want to cut it out. Okay. Alright, so that's my top piece. So then I can take my stool up top here. So I've got my piece sitting up on top of the window. I've got a piece of scrap I'm just going to use over here on this end to hang my top piece out the appropriate distance that I need. And then I want to push the J-channel back and nail it in place. We've got 1.5" foam here, so I'm using longer nails than what you might be using. 1.25" nails if you're just nailing right into plywood or into wood. So I'm putting a nail, I don't know, approximately every, I don't know what that is, 8 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, every 5th hole. Let's measure it. We have the technology, let's tell you what it is. Yeah, I'm about 8.5 inches apart, and that's plenty for J. For J channel, unlike just about any other piece of this type of siding accessories, you're okay to nail it tight as far as I'm concerned. I've never had an issue with that, but everything else you need to allow it to be able to move. With J channel, I think it's just so little surface area showing that it really doesn't affect it. So I mean, I'm not driving them right home, but I'm just definitely not leaving any space there for it to slide. Okay, I've got one more way out here. Okay, so now my side pieces, I think you're wobbling. The wind's blowing you. So my side pieces, they need to run up to the J channel, but actually get inside of this J channel, right? Overlap. So I need to make a notch with the same notchers I was using in the end of the J, and this time I'm going to cut it right out for the top end of the side J. So squeeze right through and squeeze off that little edge there. Okay. On the bottom end, I need it's going to overhang, and I need to do exactly what I did on the end of this top piece. Put a little tab in there that'll bend back, and then cut out that little narrow piece, in my case, that's still left behind. Okay, so that's my side piece. Now what's going to happen is actually this top piece, I forgot to cut my 45s. I like to 45 an angle on here, so I'll just cut it and then show you. So I cut a 45 on there. I didn't cut it right to a point here. They get really sharp and can poke people, so I like to leave that first little bit square and then cut that angle over. So now my side piece, I can tuck in here. I like to put this piece here on my side piece behind the one on the top piece. And I can put my corner together, push that little tab inside there over, and then I've got a nice little corner there. So now I can nail that. And again, just that every 5th hole or so. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other corner. Get this the right way around. So this is my top end here. So I can cut it right out. Bottom end, I'm leaving a tab. Come on, get over there. And cutting out that little extra piece on the side here. Okay. And while I'm at it, I didn't do it on the other one. Too busy talking instead of thinking. I can cut my 45 here on the bottom end. So again, just get this all tucked together. Get some nails in it. So our bottom piece, it's the same length as our top piece, but we've got to cut a notch in here. We can cut it right out because it'll slide in here and this tab will fold around it. Okay, so cut this right out on both ends. And you can do all this notching with simply the aviation snips and Olfa knife or utility knife if you want, but that notcher really speeds things up. So I want this back piece here, the nailing fin of the side one, to come over top of this bottom one. So as water's running down there, it's shedding the water out and around and over top of this one. So just gotta get this pushed in there nicely. And then I can stick some nails in it. Well, I'm actually maybe a little bit long or a little bit low on this one, so I'm just going to try tapping it upwards. There we go. So same thing at this end, I'm just going to cut a 45 on here. Get this all tucked together the way it should be. There we go. Finish nailing it off. So let's have a closer look here at a corner. And back in there, there's our little tab here, and it'll fold up like that. So hopefully that was good. Hopefully the sound wasn't an issue. This mic's usually pretty good picking me up, and hopefully we weren't getting a lot of wind noise. I guess we'll see in the final edit. But that's what I normally do to J-channel around a window, and just a quick little video to show you all about it. So please click the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out those affiliate Amazon links that we've got in the description below the video. Always look in the description below the video. There's information there. Do you do your J-channel different than this? Let me know in the comments.